So it's that. Hold on, the agent. Hello. No, I know I said before that Norwich wouldn't be interested in me. That wasn't the reason I wasn't willing to go. I don't care if St Mirren want me. I'm staying at Dumbarton. It's a one-team thing. Anyway, I don't need this. I've got a 5th round tie against Celtic today. Yeah, quite an important game. Well, because financially, we kind of need the money. I don't care if Kevin Hanratty's at St Mirren. I've got Michael Dangana. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Sons of the Rock. This is episode number 12, and I'm Nick from SonickFM. Today, as I said in the intro, we have the Scottish Cup 5th round tie against Celtic, and we're also going to play at home to Alloa Athletic as well. The Celtic game, not really expecting much from that. If we do cause an upset, excellent. I'm not going to complain. Realistically, can't really expect much from it. Now, the reason that the agent was phoning me in the intro is if I go in and have a look at my contract, or my profile, sorry, there's a little wanted sign next to my name. I'm apparently wanted by St Mirren, who, if we go look down here, are currently without a manager. But as I said, I'm staying with Dumbarton, so they can want all they like. I ain't going nowhere. I did consider asking the board for a new contract, just to kind of squash any possibility of them coming in for me. But I looked at the finances. I don't think the board will be willing to offer me a new contract just yet, since we're currently £497 in the red. We're making a loss of another £9,500 so far this month, and we're only in the 6th of February, and we're over our wage budget. So, yeah, don't think I'll ask for a new contract just yet. What else I was looking at though, is I wanted to see just how good we are, like how, in terms of overachieving where we should be. So I went to look at some of the budgets for the teams. We're only the 5th highest wage budget. Queen's Park, Greenock Morton, Airdrie and Cove Rangers all have a bigger wage budget than us, and we're currently doing better than them. Queen's Park have got a wage budget that is more than double the 2nd highest. They have a wage budget of over £1 million. By comparison, our wage budget, 193,000. So I think it's safe to say that we're that we are definitely overachieving. In fact, we overachieved last season as well as this season. And just as a shout out to all Dumbarton fans, we have the 6th highest attendance, but with the 2nd highest attendance per capacity percentage. Although our average attendance is only, we're 4th in average attendance, our average attendance is only 859. That's almost half the capacity the ground can hold. So, shout out to all Dumbarton fans, in game and in real life, because I imagine it would be a similar situation in real life. I've never been to a Dumbarton game, couldn't tell you. Since yesterday, this is what has been going on. So we left off with the 1-0, the 1-0 victory over Cove Rangers. It's not even been 24 hours since I recorded it. It's quite early in the morning and it's quite warm. I'm going to assume that my brain's just not working properly. A bit like a computer chip. You want to keep it cool. What are you talking about? Anyway, since yesterday, we beat Montrose 2-1. We then beat Stirling Albion 3-0. Couple of good results. Owen Moffat getting on the score sheet again in the Stirling Albion game. So he's starting to pull out a few goals now. but we then lost 2-1 to Clyde. Quite a strange game, to be fair, but I did rotate the team heavily for that one because it came only a couple of days after the Stirling Albion game and only a couple of days before the Celtic game. So I'm just going to put it down to rotation. What it does show me though is that a lot of our backup / fringe players are not quite good enough. And if we do get promotion this year, we're going to really need to improve that side of things. And that brings us up to the Celtic game. Competition wise, or league position wise, still in second. 9 points ahead of Queen's Park in third and 3 points behind Airdrie in first. In terms of transfers, we've brought in another loan. We brought in Jordan Cox from Hearts. 23-year-old English winger, can play on either wing. 4-star current ability. For this level, good physicals, good mentals, good off the ball, work rate, teamwork, concentration. His determination could be a little bit higher for me. Got some flair as well. Decent crossing, first touch and passing, which is what you kind of need for that position. The reason we were able to bring him in is George Hunt was recalled from his loan. The manager wasn't happy with how little starting time he was getting and decided to recall him, which is fair enough. I'm happy with the midfielders that we currently have in Kirkpatrick, Carswell, Forbes there as well. Can always bring in, if need be, Ross and Frizzell can play there. Katongo as well can play on the left. Can play left midfield so he can slot in if need be. And we've still got Dean Hawkshaw. I can't remember his name there. Still got Dean Hawkshaw. He is wanting to leave. He is on the transfer list. He doesn't think he's good enough to play at this level. I've told him that if an offer comes in for him for 6,000, he can go. I've moved a few of the players that aren't really getting game time. They're still in the team, but they're available to play for the reserves. So that's pretty much everything that happened in between episodes. So we'll get in now to the team for the first game, which is the game against Celtic. Pretty familiar team to everybody now. By now, we've got Zabra in goals, Govia, Megget, McGeever and Wardrobe at the back. Forbes is coming in midfield alongside Carswell. Ross and Frizzell are the wide players, with Moffat and Dangana up front. Do have Kirkpatrick on a bench, so he can come in for Forbes, but I just think the way Forbes has been playing recently, he deserves a start. If we look at the last 5 games, his average rating is a 7.36. Kirkpatrick's is a 7.2, so there's not much between them. And I suppose there is a kind of argument for starting both of them. I like both of them in that box-to-box midfielder role. And I don't think it'd be a good idea having 2 box-to-box midfielders. Affalion on the bench as well, and we've got Jordan Cox starting on the bench today too. He's only just come in. I started him in the last game. He played okay, but he literally came in and joined the team hours before the start of the game. I just wanted to get him out, get a run out, and give Rizal a bit of a rest. So we might see him at some point today too. The game has also been moved. It's also moved in time-wise for TV, so we're getting 9,000 in TV money for this. I got a notification saying that, as well as any prize money we get. And I just want to apologise, my mouth is very dry today. Again, it is very, very warm. So I'm trying to keep hydrated. But just in case I stumble over my words a little bit. But anyway, 15 minutes in. Nothing happening so far. Looking at the match stats, we're doing not too badly. We've had a couple of shots on goal. We've had 4 shots on goal, none of them on target. But we've had some chances. Not quite as many as Celtic though, who, although they've not had any highlights as yet, had 8 shots and 5 on target. And we have the first highlight of the game now, 42 minutes in. And it looks like it's for Celtic with Johnson on the left for it. He's cut inside and he gets a shot away. But it's just gone for, there was an offside in there, but it's gone for a goal kick anyway. Rather quick first half. I am pleased with how things are going. I mean, nobody's playing particularly fantastically. Zabra's having a good game. We managed to hold on to 0-0 throughout the first half. And we have a highlight now. Ross gives it to Gavia. Gavia trying to get something moving, gets the ball in for Dangana, but it's headed clear, and Carswell with the volley from the outside of the box, and that had the goalkeeper scrambling. It was a good effort from Carswell. Free kick now for Celtic on the right hand side. It's played short to Johnson on the edge of the box, and he has a shot, and it's 1-0 Celtic now. Kind of what you'd expect, although it's a goal from long range. That's goals from that kind of area, both for and against teams, seem to be a bit of a thing this year in Football Manager. As McGeever gets up with the header from the corner, but it's over the bar. Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a feature this year in Football Manager that goals from long range are a thing. Right, 60 minutes in, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Frizzell's not playing well and he's anxious for some reason, so it seems a good time to get Jordan Cox on and see what he can do. What is he best played as? He's best played as a winger, so we'll play him as a winger. Who else is looking a bit? Neither Moffat or Dangana are playing particularly well. I think we'll take Moffat off and bring Afalayan on. Although both Moffat and Dangana both playing at the same rating, Dangana's always going to be a threat. So we'll keep him on for now. I think that'll do for the moment. Don't want to go all in with all three substitutes just yet. Celtic have a corner now, 63 minutes in. The ball's played in, and it's off the bar and then cleared away by Govia. We're holding on by the skin of our teeth to this 1-0. Free kick on the left now for Celtic, and again played short, and again the shot from outside the box. There's an offside this time. I didn't see an offside there, but we'll see it in the replay. Okay, so there's 4 players offside. I mean, are they interfering in play? I mean, I don't know why I'm questioning it. It was an offside against the Celtic. It worked in our favour. Why are you questioning it? Okay, so looks like we're trying to make something happen coming forward. Cox is too slow to pick up on the attempted pass from Forbes. And looks like Celtic are going to be coming forward again. It's on the left hand side for them now. Wardrop does well, get the ball clear, and Dangana nods on. Afalayan just not quite awake to it. And Celtic can build from the back again. Have the ball in midfield, ball played out wide. And Gavia was able to get out and cover, and great tackle there from Gavia. It's back. And the goal from Turnbull, again from outside the box. I don't know if this is... I don't know if it's Zabrit. I don't know if it's his... if he's got a weakness against long shots, or if it is just a thing in Football Manager. This year, you know, one of those things where long shots are always going to go in. Or most likely going to go in. Yeah, so, but considering, you know, we're playing Celtic, they've absolutely dominated the game. Considering we're only 2-0 down, 3-0 now, and 2 of those 3 goals have came from long range efforts from outside the box. I'm not overly disappointed. I made another swap. It popped up earlier. I forgot to say that Forbes was tired to swap in with Kirkpatrick, so I've done that for the final swap of the match. 10 minutes to go. It's 3-0 Celtic. It's pretty much gone how I thought it was going to go. And Ghana has had an absolute howler, so has Carswell. Both of them on 6.1s. But went how I thought it was going to go. I'm happier with the performance than I thought I would be. Like I said, Johnson's goal and Turnbull's goal, both long range efforts. So I'm pleased with the performance. The team are demotivated with that. Okay. We received 10,000 for playing in the Scottish Cup 5th round, which is going to massively help the finance. So we were £400 in the red. We're now 38 or just under 39,000 in the black. We get 10,000 in prize money, around about 9,000 in TV money, and the rest is just gate receipts. So that's the only game we've played at home this month. Yep. And that brought us in £20,000 in gate receipts. I'll take that. We're back now with the team for the game against Alloa. A couple of changes to the team, but we'll cover them as we go through. We have Zabra in goals, Gavia, McGeever, Crichton and Knight at the back. Crichton coming in for Megget, who's suspended, and Knight coming in for Wardrobe, just to get him some game time. Kirkpatrick and Forbes in the midfield. Decided to try the two of them together. Although I like both of them as box-to-box midfielders, thought I would give Forbes a try as a deep line playmaker. Carswell's not really been playing that great recently, so give him a try. Ross on the left with Cox on the right, so change Cox to winger. Give Cox a start, see how he does. Give Frizzell a bit of a rest as well. And then Moffat and Dangana up top. Kick-off time. Looking for a better performance today than we had against Celtic. Although I was relatively happy with the performance, would like to see a better performance today. And Villa seems to have picked up a knock already, so we'll get him off for Kitongo. It's recommending I put Wardrobe out there, but Kitongo's my backup left back. Although Wardrobe is probably star rating wise the better of the two. Kitongo's the backup, so he can come on. Not ideal to have lost or starting left back 18 minutes into the game. Match stats wise though, on the half hour mark, we've been a better team. This is the first highlight. Forbes with the corner in, but it's headed clear by the Alloa defence. Dangana picks up the loose ball though, plays it forward to Forbes, gets it back from him, feeds in Cox ahead, back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick with a long range shot. Not one of his better efforts. We know what he can do with that left foot. Half time then, nothing else happening in the half. I see I'm not happy with the performance. Keep going out there. I'll go with that. Didn't really affect anybody, positively or negatively. In the second half, I would like to see a little bit more. Corner in from Forbes. McGeever's up with the header. Ryan McGeever. He was obviously listening. Is that his 5th goal of the season? I think that said. He really is. I've said it before. I'm saying it again. He has been absolutely excellent for us this season. And I was having a look. His contract isn't up until the end of next season, so he's definitely going to be with us next year. Right, 65 minutes in. I think we'll make some changes. See if we can't spark some life into the game, because it has been a pretty poor game so far. Nobody's playing badly though. You know, I can't really fault anybody's performance so far. In the midfield, they're playing well. Kirkpatrick and Forbes are playing brilliantly together, apparently. 7.8 and a 7.1. Cox is having a good game. Ross is having a decent game. Strikers are having okay games. Did I bring Afalayan on, see if he can do something? You know what? I'm not going to make any changes. I'm happy with how the team are playing. I'm going to keep an eye on fitness levels, and if need be, as we see there where Carswell's now coming on for Forbes because Forbes is tired and Ross is tired, so just before this highlight starts, get Ethan Ross off, and we're going to move Cox over there and bring Frizzell on. Cox is going to play as the inverted winger on that side. Frizzell will switch to inside forward. And get the highlight underway. Kitongo with a throw in. Finds Carswell, he knocks it down to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick sprays it out wide now to Knight on the right hand side. Knight with the ball into the box, but it's cleared away by Monaghan, only as far as Carswell. Carswell shot just wide of the post. Thought there might have been a shout of a penalty in there. We've got the throw in now from Knight. Gives it to Frizzell, back from Frizzell, and Knight with the ball in, but it's headed clear by the Alloa defence. gives it to Carswell. Carswell trying to find, I think that might have been Cox at the back post. Again, the ball cut out by the defence. The Alloa defence having a good game today. Although Carswell has found Knight on the right hand side. He plays it in and Dangana's up this time. His header just wide. Unlucky from Michael Dangana. Into the final few minutes of the game. 5 minutes of added time. And it's Alloa with the highlights. The first highlight of the game. Crichton deals comfortably with the attempted ball over the top, and Dangana's been released now. He's got past his man. He just get held up there, and the defender was able to get back and get a block on the shot for a corner. Brazil plays the corner in. Again, headed clear by the Alloa defence, and Alloa have a chance to counter-attack now as they break down this left-hand side. Kirkpatrick with a bit of a cynical foul. But it done what it needed to do, and that was break up the attack. Cox has it now on the left as we're in the final minute of the game. He trying to place someone in. I don't know who, but it didn't work. It was cleared away by Alloa, and they're breaking down there right now. The ball's chipped over to the middle of the box, and final minute of the game, just a complete lack of concentration. Has just lost his 2 points. We see here, I don't know why. I don't know who this is. Who's this? Can I click on you? McGeever. McGeever should have been getting out to this guy quicker. He's onside. Disappointing. Really disappointing. Luckily for us, Airdrie were only able to draw as well. So, still only 3 points behind them, but that is a missed opportunity right there. Right. Bit of a disappointing episode today. What I think we'll do is, for the next episode, we're going to come back for, I think, the Greenock, Morton and Montrose games. And that then gives us a good few games to play off. Well, roughly, 1 to 4 games before that, then 3 games before the final 2 games of the season. So that'll be the next couple of episodes. But we'll come back for the Morton and Montrose games, and I'll be in the next episodes. And that wraps up episode 12. Bit of a disappointing episode today. I'll hopefully try and pick things up for the next one. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. As always, thank you very much for watching.